Alright guys, welcome to the much anticipated long feeding video. We are going to start off with the Phormictopus cancerides, the Haitian brown bird eater. Chomp. Probably considered the most defensive New World genus, the Phormictopus, out there. You enjoy. Alright, next. Next up we have the Euathlus parvulus, the Chilean gold. Oh, you're running away from the cricket, huh? Here we go, being a typical Euathlus. Always on the go, always loving the change of scenery. Cute as ever. Look at that. Now don't be silly and get back in there and eat your cricket. Come on. In you go. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you don't want me touching you. Oh, did you web there? Yeah, you sure did. See that webbing there coming out of the spinnerets? Alright, you go eat. Alright, next up we have the Aphonopelma seemanni, the Costa Rican zebra. Got you a super, because you are a super gal. Alright, you enjoy. Next up is the Aphonopelma uataman, the emerald skeleton. I think she wanted that, don't you? Alright, got some hungry teas. Alright, next. Here's my smaller Aphonopelma seemanni, the Costa Rican zebra. This one is usually the smart aleck and doesn't want to eat on camera. But as you can see, this lovely lady is doing great. She'll eat it later, I guarantee it, as soon as I turn off the camera and put her lid on. I guess she just likes candlelight dinners instead. She likes dimly lit restaurants. Okay, next. Here's my Nigricolor carapoensis, the Brazilian red. Let's see if this one would like to eat. Is that 2 crickets I just grabbed? I guess not. She didn't always eat on camera, but I'll check on this one later. She does grab it a lot off camera too. Well, yeah, just hair it to death. There you go. I'm glad that was pointed towards the cricket and not me. Crazy non-dos. Alright, next. Here's my very runny, smaller Theraphosa stirmi, burgundy Goliath bird eater. She pretty much did just a complete runaround in this enclosure. Just campering everywhere. So maybe I can distract her with some food. Now, try not to get it too close to her, because a bite from one of these would hurt immensely. Even though she's a New World, she also has very large fangs. So that would definitely do some major mechanical damage. So I'm giving her some fresh water here. Yeah, she very quick. I mean, you wouldn't think spiders that are this large would be quick, but oh yes they are. They are very fast. Let me give another super here. Need to fatten this one up a little bit. I thought I had another super. Where'd they all go? I got plenty of cricket. Oh, there we go. She's like, I'm waiting. But yeah, isn't she gorgeous? Look at that. She's never kicked hairs at me before. She got that bald spot from wherever she came from. So yeah, I'm giving her plenty to eat. Yeah, there you go. That should be very good for a month. Fatten you up really good. Got you fresh water. She already had plenty of water, but it had substrate in it. So I just wanted to give her some clean water. But yeah, look at that. She's beautiful. Well, you know, honestly, I don't know the gender of this one. I'm going to have to wait for a molt or get some kind of good ventral shot maybe to get a clue. But, I mean, with the T. stirmis, it's kind of hard to tell when they're not full grown quite yet. So, alright, well, we'll let this one eat, close the lid on her, and let her de-stress. Alright, next. Next up is the Euathlus species blue, the blue femur. Oh yeah, pounce on it. An excellent eater. These are definitely not pet rocks. The Euathlus are always moving around. So if you want a tea that is interesting to watch, or likes to come out and explore, get a Euathlus. And this one is no exception. Alright, we'll let them eat. Next. Here's the Acanthoscurria geniculata, the giant white knee. Thought that one would appreciate a superworm this time. A nice long-lasting meal. Very good. You enjoy that. Alright, next. Here's my Grammostola porteri, the normal color form of the Chilean rose. Let's see if she would like to eat, or if she's going to get into that nasty old habit of fasting. You never know with her. She does seem to prefer crickets over superworms, though. When I first got her, she gobbled up superworms a lot, but now she's just more into crickets. Or nothing at all. But yeah, well, she's a looker. Very slow growing tarantula. Expect to have a female Grammostola for a long time. You gonna get that? Oh, well, well, well. Very good. I figured. Yeah, you just like crickets better than you do worms nowadays. So we'll just keep offering you crickets. Alright, we'll let her eat. Next. Next up is my Acanthoscurria chacoana, the Bolivian salmon pink. Awesome. Crunch. Alright. Moving on. Here's my freshly molted non-chromatus, the white-striped bird eater. I had to remove her cave because it is in not so pretty condition. Oh, there you go. Isn't she lovely? Look at that. Beautiful tea. Cool. Don't worry, honey. I'll put you another cave in there, one that won't mold on you. And I just wanted to feed you first, and we'll do that later. Or maybe I can get you some foliage or something. I'll figure something out. Alright, next. Next we have the lovely Pamphilbedius nigricolor, the giant blue bloom. And I'm going to offer this one a couple of mealworms. Oh yeah. Vicious eaters. All right. You enjoy that. Okay, let's see what else is next. Here is my Thrixopalma pruriens, the green velvet. Let's see if I can find a nice good cricket. Oh yeah. Yeah. Get you another one. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Alright, we'll let him eat. Next. I'm not going to feed this one because it's in a long pre-molt. Another reason I could tell that it's in pre-molt is because this particular specimen becomes docile when it's in pre-molt. Otherwise it's quite skittish. This is the Brachycephalus vagans, the Mexican red rump. So yesterday I hydrated the tarantula, wet this side of the enclosure, because you know they like it on the dry side, but this side I wanted to have wet, and I topped the water dish. So I keep hoping she'll hurry up and molt, but you know how brackies are, especially females, they take forever. Alright, moving on to the next one. Here is my Triniochilus murinus, the orange baboon. Orange bitey thing, OBT. Let's see if she's going to grin at me like she always does. She's got her fangs out a little bit. Well, you don't like the light? Well, you know, I wouldn't either, I guess, if I was in my burrow most of my life. And that is definitely her. But as you can see, she's alive and well. Mean as ever. Alright, well, we'll leave her alone. Move on. Next. Here's my Psalmopoeus irminia, the Venezuelan sun tiger. Well, I think she was waiting for that, don't you? Let's get her another one then. There you go. That a girl. She's a good girl. Alright, we'll let her eat. Next. My ailing Ceratogyres brachycephalus greater horned baboon is still with us. Still kicking. Still won't molt. It's just taken her a very long time to molt, and I can tell she's in great need of a molt. And just for whatever reason is in no hurry to do so, despite me offering plenty of hydration and half of the enclosure humid. I don't want to make it all damp because they don't like it damp. But I'm trying to help this one molt, but she's just not wanting to. She still moves very sluggishly, awkwardly. Her back legs don't seem to function very well, probably because her abdomen is so huge. I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know. It's like she's almost trying to molt, but she just can't. But anyway, so just an update on her. She's still kicking. Alright, we'll move on. Here's my larger Brachycephalus albopilosum, the Honduran curly hair. I'm trying to get some crickets here. There. You want that? You're not going to take food on camera for a change? She almost always does, except when she's about to molt, but she's already molted, so she's not about to do that. Yep, she could just simply not be hungry. So, I'll leave them in there though, because she will definitely take them down eventually, because she's one of my best eaters. Alright, we'll let her go. Next. Got its butt ready to fire hairs at me, make me itch throughout the rest of the feeding video. This is the Lasiodora parahybana, the salmon pink bird eater. Right now, she's more of a brown color, but as she gets bigger, she'll get more of a dark brown color, almost black looking. But as you can see, where she had kicked hairs, her abdomen is not close to being dark yet, so she's got a ways to go before she molts. But doing great. Alright, next. The tea, of course, went to hide very quickly. Once I started to open up the enclosure, I went in there. This is the lair of my Chacoana brunnipes, the Brazilian dwarf pink leg. Maybe if I put some mealworms at the entrance, it could lure her out. Let's see if I can find another good size mealworm here. I hope we at least see a flash of pink legs, but this one can be hit or miss when it comes to feeding on camera. So, aren't you gonna get your food? Or, oh, there we go. Oh yes, got them both. Awesome. Alright, we'll go on to the next one. This one will just go as an update because, as you saw in my last video, my cyclosternum species machala, the Peruvian peach collard, molted, and it's too soon to feed this one. So just wanted to wait till it hardens up some more and the fangs to darken before I offer food. But doing great. Alright, we'll move on. And here is my ever-loving Grammostola pulchripes, the larger female that I have in my collection. And Choco Golden Knee. So let's see if she would like a cricket. Aw, well, get it. Get it, get it, get it. There you go. I'm going to get you another one. She's so docile, she even takes prey delicately. Oh, yep. I still intend to put some fake foliage in here. It's just kind of drab looking right now with just substrate in the water dish. But she wasn't using her cave that I provided for her. She was just burying it and sitting on top of it, so she doesn't need a cave. She'll get that one later. She's so laid back. She does not attack prey with gusto because she's just so docile. She's like, oh, okay, I'll take that. Alright, we'll let her eat. Next. Here's the non-do coloratovillosus, the Brazilian black and white. The abdomen is not dark yet, so this one is actually not in pre-molt. Probably just didn't one hungry. Let's see if this one will eat. This one's never eaten for me. On camera anyway. Oh, there we go. First time. That makes me very happy. There you go. Yeah, it should be enough. 3 crickets, medium-sized crickets. Alright, well that's the first time this one's fed for me. Very good. Alright, we'll let this one eat. Next. This is my avicularia urticans, the Peruvian pink toe. Still has not molted for me. Taking a long time and not eating, of course. So, I hope it'll molt for me. Maybe I'm just being impatient. But, doing great though. Hanging in there. Those cute little pink toes. You see that? You see how the little claws, whatever you call them, kind of like retracted once I touched the tarantula? That was kind of cool looking. Alright, well, your water dish still has water in it. But since I'm here, I'll top it off a little bit more. And I'll just see how dark that abdomen is? Just in no hurry to molt whatsoever. Alright, well, we'll let this one go. Alright, next. Here's my Boomba cabocla, the Brazilian redhead. See if I can give this one a nice mealworm. Oh, there's some right there. Let me give you another one. Yep. Guess one's enough. Alright, we'll move on. Next. Here's my smaller Euathlus murinus, the skeleton. And this one's probably pretty hungry too, as it molted not too long ago. So I'm sure it's still got some catching up to do. Yeah. Let's get some more here. Yeah, it's a good eater right there. You eat those worms. Gobble them up. I like the little burrow it made right there. Goes down there. I wonder if this one will turn out to be a boy. It just kind of has that look, you know? You just now noticing those are there? Just kind of has that look. I've never done a successful molting with the, I haven't done a successful sexing of the molt with this one before. But it just kind of, you know, some days just have that look about them, you know. Could be totally wrong. My other one's a female, at least. Alright, well, you enjoy. Next. Having a little trouble focusing on this one, but this is the Psalmopoeus cambridgei, the Trinidad chevron, and I suspect that this one will be famished because it hasn't eaten since it molted. At least I don't think so, unless I'm just forgetting. So if this cricket will be still, let's see if I can. Oh boy, I knew it. Oh, no, I want you to go down there. There you go. Yeah, you get 3. You get 3. Oh, yeah. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I told you. Famished. Alright, we'll move on. Next.